Hey there, and good morning, everyone. It seems like I've got my act together. I'm going to take off these headphones so I don't hear myself echoing in my own head. I hope it doesn't echo in your head. That would suck. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this whole thing here. Let's see, get my pretty hair. I sure love it when my beard's this puffy. I'll have to do this more often. So, let's see. I spent the weekend. If you hadn't noticed, I spent the weekend playing around with the computers, digging into my software, and trying to figure out why my sound was going wonky all the time. Apparently, this Black Magic mixer has a couple of different microphone settings, and I was on communication microphone, not microphone. And I think that did it. I think we had some kind of software algorithm that was knocking out everything that wasn't a voice, which gave us really weird sound. So there we go. Well, I got to play Do Wackadoo this morning. I might play it 3 or 4 more times because I really love that song. A do wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. That's an oldie but a goodie. I think Do Wackadoo was originally recorded about 1924. The version that I have is a what you call it? Yeah, Do Wackadoo, do wacka doodly do. Let's see. Morning. There we go. So anyway, let's see. I was going to go out over the weekend and visit the Morongo Days Music Festival. I hope whoever went enjoyed themselves. I saw a lot of Paul Forster's live feeds popping in on occasion. Seemed like he was having a little difficulty with sound as well. Some of his stuff was kind of spotty. This is all kind of new to me. I mean, this whole, hey, good morning, Joey. What's up, dude? This whole going live thing is still pretty new to me. I mean, at home, it's pretty basic. I turn on a camera, I turn on a microphone, I turn on the computer, I'm going live, right? Um, Going live abroad is another story. Going live abroad with something other than my phone is a challenge. But I think I have overcome my difficulties. I talked to the main man out there at Giant Rock, and sent him a link to my last sound check, which sounded pretty good. I was just doing exactly what I did here this morning, and I think because of those settings, I was able to fix the issue. I sure hope so, because tonight we're going to find out. I haven't figured out how to save to disk. I'm still having difficulty doing that. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how to on air. I don't know what that on air thing means, but yeah, I could try to hit record, but nothing happens. So, yeah, okay. Lava lamp. It's the lava lamp cam. There you go. We're gonna get lavish. Lavish. That's funny stuff right there. There's funny stuff. There's the old days right there. There's the past. Yep, it's with me every day. Anybody recognize anybody? I tell you, I recognize everybody there. Crazy, crazy stuff. Absolutely freaking crazy. Ah, man. You know, the first thing on my head, on my mind, when I'm lying in bed trying to go to sleep, is this morning show. It's hanging out with y'all. Because, you know, this is my thing. These are my homies that say, orale. This is my barrio. Oh, look. I left myself a bong hit when I went to sleep. Isn't that cool? Isn't that just special? All right, I'm going to practice my ventriloquism. Okay, everybody. How's it going there, Eagle? Eagle, how's it going? Hey there. How's it going? Hey, hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? No? Okie dokie. Adios. Was that okay? I'm out of practice. I used to be really good at it when I was like, 11. So I'll probably set this up like this just about every morning. At least one camera. Pardon me. Junior. This is a 2-computer, 1-mixer show. If I could come up with a freaking hard drive to save this shit, I totally would. But, you know what's very cool is on my graphics computer, I can access Facebook Messenger and I can video chat with somebody. And then I can just pop them up. Boom, bing, bing, bang, boom, right? So, yeah, and then we'll be able to hear them and hear me, and I can put me in a little thing, and we can just, it'll be wow. Yeah. So anytime somebody here in the morning wants to video chat me, just go to Facebook Messenger, hit that little camera thing, and we're rocking and rolling. And then I'll answer on my computer, link it into here, and then we got 2 people here. That would be crazy, huh? Wow, man. Wow. Yeah, so like maybe I should do like a ponytail or like a beard ponytail now. It's nice and fluffy now. I don't want to do anything with it yet because it's just too nice. It's just too nice, yeah. Oh. So I won't bother trying to play the guitar because I don't know that my microphone is going to work. Is there somebody? Looks like Joey's there. Let me go ahead and do a few strums, and you can tell me if it picks up the guitar or cancels it out. I don't know what that sounded like. Probably horrible. Was that you, Joey? Are you there? Did somebody hear that? Did it sounded like crap? Really? No shit. It's a bummer because I can't play the guitar and then go in the other room and listen to me on YouTube. So I don't know what it sounds like. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Ooh. I got a little bit of music here. Okay. Let me scoop this other chair in here. There we go. So I can set my music on it. I'm in no condition to sing, but I am going to try because I want to do a sound check with this microphone. Okay. So it'll probably pick up too much guitar and not enough voice. Loving, damn it. Loving me, this God knows to be true. If you think you've got it broken, come back and take a look at you. The things I do seem to turn you off, and so I wanna tuck your tail in. Well, baby, are we feeling this way, or maybe we're just having fun? The Lord knows that you're right, best that I could. Sometimes I don't, and I know that I should. And when we have a quarrel, it really tears me up. Sometimes I think this girl is all messed up. The gifted are the ones who choose to stick through to the end. My hat is off to you, and I praise to you, my friend. I wanna hold you in my arms, but you're always pushing me away. Will you get a load of yourself and make me shake my head and say, Lord knows that you're right, best that I should. Sometimes I don't, and I know that I could. And when we have a quarrel, that really tears me up. But sometimes I think that I'm all messed up. Take this advice, my friend, for all that it's worth to you. I love this girl of mine, and I know she really loves me too. The Lord knows that you're right, best that I can. Sometimes I don't, and I can't understand. And when we had a quarrel that really tore us up, sometimes I think this girl is all, maybe this world is all. I guess it's 'cause I'm all messed up. Well, that was a different key. I'm not used to singing it that low, but my voice this morning said, eh. How did the music and the voice sound, Joey? You're my main man. Did it suck? Did it suck completely? Now be honest. Let me know. I need to know. It's the sound that I'm worried about now, not how I sound on the guitar, but how it sounds overall on the YouTube thing. How does it sound? No, nobody. There you go. See, the microphone didn't know what to pick up. That's the thing, right? Whereas when I'm piping it in directly from my other computer, it seems to feed into everything really good, right? The graphics from the morning show opening sequence, that sounded really, really good. Yes or no? Delay, delay, delay. Typing, listening, typing, typing, listening, typing. And my answer is... You didn't hear the opening. No shit. Okay. Oh, you weren't here for the opening. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me play the opening again and see what we get. All right. Or you weren't here for it, or you didn't hear it. Let's try this. Here we go. Can you hear that? Cool. You can hear that? That's awesome. Okay, here comes some more. Can you hear that? Does it sound pretty clear? What about when my voice comes in? Does it break up? Awesome. Thank you, Joy. And that's how we do that. Was that a good transition? Did everything work? Music went out, I came in, yada, yada, yada. So I have to reproduce something like this on Monday nights out on a location somewhere. Right on, Joey. Appreciate it. You are the man. You are the man who's helping me with my plan. Totally cool, man. Yeah, so I also made a closing sequence. So at some point, I'll play the closing sequence too, so you can see that. I'll start towards the end of the show. I'll start playing the closing sequence a bunch of times so we can get used to seeing that. But I think I've got it. I think I've got it set up so that I can do this every morning, right? Have my opening stuff come in. Now, another thing that I'd like to do is I would like to try to do a what do you call it, dearie? Don't you know? I'd like to do I do I could 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Another thing that I'm also doing this morning is I'm running my PC, my laptop here, directly into an Ethernet cable into my modem, so it's got a real strong signal. So therefore, I can run my graphics computer on Wi-Fi and run stuff with it. And then what I'd like to do is run a test this morning with some other stuff from YouTube. So here's what I've got from last week on what I've got last week set up here on my graphics computer was I had planned to do a movie, watch a movie, right? So I think what I'm going to do now is skip this commercial and pause and rewind and expand. All right. And then let's do this, Joey. Let me see if we can listen to the sound from this movie, and you tell me what you think. And then we'll put the picture up and see if we get both. Okay. I imagine you can hear that. Turn it down. Okay. So tell me you can hear the sound? Okay. Let's go to a picture. Now. Are we hearing and watching? Or did we lose one? Because last week it didn't work. Oh, cool. Then let's do this. Hey. You can hear it and see it. And you can see me in the corner now. Cool. This is brought to us by Timeless Classic Movies on YouTube. If you get a chance, go there and subscribe. I watch a lot of old movies with this, guys. Good stuff. So my plan was to do this every Monday. Find some movie on YouTube and watch it together. I remember first watching this in 1980, 79, I think 79, at home on a 16mm projector that my father brought home from college. And we would set that thing up every night for like a week straight. Play it over and over. And then play it backwards instead of rewind it. Yeah, George A. Romero, the man. He's the man. He has the plan. Also, Betty and Blunderland, a Betty Boop cartoon. And several other shorts that were just awesome to watch. What a great car, huh?
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Oh,
Well,
Brad.
if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
Was it
I
Johnny?
think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this. You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
I like the subtle setup that they use. Oh, by the way, something weird's going on, but don't pay attention to it. I don't know.
There's nothing
It's
wrong
just
with the
really
radio.
hot.
Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
If they come there regularly, why can't they find the thing? I mean, what's the deal?
Well, there's nowhere around.
It's late. You've gotten up early.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I
She's
only
got an
lost an
awesome
hour's
coat.
sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself.
My daughter would look good in a coat like
There
that.
it is.
Maybe black or burgundy or something. That'd be cool. This guy looks like one of the Devo members. Mongoloid, he was a Mongoloid.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things.
Good money.
Come out here and the one from last year's gone.
As opposed to bad
The
money.
flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
There you go.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year.
Yep.
Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Okay, look. Nice pens in the pocket there. That's a cool
Hey, come
tie.
on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
Jeez, he's so pushy. All those dice on his Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there.
Be damned to hell.
Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
don't do Boris Karloff now.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Barbara, they're coming
Stop
to get you.
You're
I
ignorant.
used to do that when I
They're
was a
coming
kid.
for you,
Scare my
Barbara.
sister.
Stop it. You're acting like a
They're
child.
coming to get
They're coming
you.
for you. Look, there comes one of them
There
now.
comes one now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
Johnny. Hey, baby, how much? I just want to eat your face. Yeah, Johnny, what the hell? Don't get eaten. Oh, he's watching. I can't see anything now.
Oh, no. No, but Johnny.
He's got a scrap with him. It's like a bar brawl now. Oh. That's it. Looks like the beginning of a Barnaby Jones episode. I think he's dead. We better cover him up. That's what, Barbara. They're coming to get you. Does she have shoes on? Get up, your life is at stake here. That's some random shoes. Oh, is that her head that hit the window? No keys. I'm still smart enough to know to pick up a rock. It was a zombie. See, I didn't think zombies could still reason. I don't think they still have the capacity for thinking. They were just give me brains. Go, Barbara. What kind of car is it? That's a bitchy car. Is that a Dodge? Oh, dude, that was such a nice car. Just punched the whole side of that car for this one. It's like a brand new car. Is that a GOAT? Is that a GTO? That's sweet. The car had a better front end than her. Oh! That was so manners. This guy is he's all pigeon-toed. She got stiff-lipped for a second. This house, man, I knew the inside of this house backward and forward. I could have drawn you a picture. Totally. Wicked. So does my voice cut the video sound in and out, or do they work good together? That's important to know. Do they jab? Does this mess with the sound of the video? Refrigerator. Oh, that's so bitchin' to know. Thank you so much, Joey. Because that would just be one more bummer to have to figure out. I guess on the right settings, everything works perfect through this mixer. I've even got room for another microphone. And I think that's going to be our audio input for the show. Come on. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. No? That's what I thought. She's in shock anyway. What is she going to do? Go into the phone? Right? I don't think she could rub two syllables together at this point. She's just... face. Face. Oh, that face. Oh, it's so scary, that face. More I don't get it. Shh. Don't go up the stairs, Barbara. Don't go up the stairs. They're coming to get you, Bob. Oh man, we used to freeze that on the 16mm right up on the screen. Rewind it, clear, forward, back, forward, back. What a blast. Yeah. Yo, baby, what's up? How much? Is that Seal? Is he gonna start singing? Is this your place, baby?
All right.
I heard this was a brothel.
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. Truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
She's spun, dude.
Suppose you tried this.
Don't go up the stairs, Barbara.
Do you live here?
The face.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez, please. It's the face.
We've got to get out of here. We have to get where there's some other people.
Man.
Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
Is it just me or is she hot? What is she holding? Una pistola? Don't open the door. Don't do it. Oh, it's a knife. That's what she's got. One of them old refrigerators with ammonia in it or something.
What's happening?
Hey, she's talking.
What's happening?
Oh, shit. Zombies don't like the light.
There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two.
I
I know you're afraid, but we have
I don't know! What's happening?
She's wigging. She's pretty. You doing outside, man? Right in my head. I guess that'll do it. Is it? There's babyface Nelson. Come here, buddy. Friggin' way. Dude, I can't believe this is working. I can actually watch this movie. Oh, I have to do laundry. Oh, Mr. Cartwright. Hoss, he ate too much. I think little Joe is gay. Right in the head. Just stuck into the floor. Oh man, it's dripping. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Another one. This guy looks like a patient. Oh no, it's Kiefer Sutherland. One of the Lost Boys.
I know we're in here now.
Oh shit. We should have left him stuck.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at him. And she keeps looking. Hey, buddy. You want to buy a watch? Hey, buddy. You want to buy a dog? Hey, buddy. You want to buy a watchdog? Oh! On fire. All right, I'm going to leave you guys for a second. I got to go make some more coffee.
Get some more lights on in this house. Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something about the fireplace, something we can nail this place up. Look, goddamn! Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, he's ripping the house apart. It ain't even his house. He's just gutting the place. That's about coffee, baby. got horns. She's got antlers. I think I'll start a fire. Gosh. Oh, she's going to help. Give up some little pieces of kindling to board the house up with. Yeah, thanks, lady. Go sit down. You freaking kook. Here, I'm helping. I'll put her in the refrigerator for later. There you go, lady. All right, look at her. She's helping. She's spun, man. Put some nails on the bottom, dude. Come on.
That's wrong. Yeah, I want you to pick out some nails. Pick out the biggest ones you can find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
Things. What are those things?
They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
We could use that.
You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there.
Stole a truck, huh?
There's a radio in the truck. I jumped in to listen to it.
So pretty.
And a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail. I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, tripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving.
Stop it.
By now it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what.
Did it?
Still here's the man screaming.
Oh, gosh.
Thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. That's when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. Wasn't a sign of life left except by now there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone.
Deadly silence.
50 or 60 of those things just standing there, staring at me.
We want to eat your brains.
I started to drive. I just plowed right through them.
Plowed?
They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me.
It's like a Trump parade.
Just wanted to crush them.
Doesn't everyone? Crush them, crush them. Friggin' zombies.
Scattered through the air like bugs.
Bugs. Bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny and me.
Johnny. Johnny. Johnny.
We came to put a wreath on my father's grave,
Is that her hair?
Johnny. And he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And, oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
Let's take off all our clothes. Crazy white bread.
And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late."
It's Johnny's fault, idiot.
Johnny asked me if I were afraid.
Sure.
And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then
She didn't laugh.
Johnny ran away. And I went to this
Wigging out
man,
immediately.
and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny!
Don't make me slap
Johnny,
you.
help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped.
And I liked it. And I
then
wanted
Johnny came
more.
and he ran, and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran.
I ran and I ran.
And Johnny didn't come.
Oh, no, Johnny.
We had to wait for Johnny.
Yeah.
We better go out and get him.
I don't think so, lady.
We have to go out and get Johnny.
But Johnny's toasted.
He's out there.
He's food, lady.
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
There is no Johnny.
Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Shut up, lady.
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No!
I'll go to prison for slapping you, but I will.
Dead.
Jeez, I go to prison just for touching you like this. Oh. No. Do it again. Come here, baby. We're going upstairs. You, me, and that skull at the top of the stairs. Uh-oh. Sensors are going to go crazy with this. Hello. Come here, baby. Where's all the white women at? Ooh, a radio. The shadow knows.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being... So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several
It's going to be almost June in a minute.
indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis.
I saw this at a
is
frat
determined,
party
and until
once,
we
right?
advise what course of action to take.
It's called the Flaming Lazy Boy.
And TV, any special instructions as this crisis develops further.
Dude, you're going to hurt
Thousands
yourself
of
with that.
office and factory workers are
Wanna
being
be
urged to
torched.
stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt
Yeah.
to get to their homes.
Whatever you tie it with,
However,
it's
in
just going
spite
to
of
burn.
this
It's
urging
going
and
to
warning,
unravel.
streets and highways
Little
are
flames
packed
all over
with
the
frantic
house.
people trying to get to their families or apparently to flee just anywhere.
Come on
I
now.
repeat, the safest course of action at this
Careful.
time is simply
Careful with
to
that
stay
fire.
where you
Whoosh. Take torch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden
President.
epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint meetings behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon
Behind
as possible
closed
following that
doors.
meeting. This is the latest dispatch
Doors
just
with
received
closed.
in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C.
Get up, you
now tells
lazy
us that
bitch.
the
Help me.
emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking
you're awake.
scientists from the National
pretending to
Aeronautics
sleep.
and Space Administration. The extent of this latest meeting, members of this cabinet, the FBI, joint chiefs of staff, and all radio and TV stations including you are listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay
My
tuned
neck.
to radio and TV
What
and
has
to
happened
stay
to me? I feel
indoors
so
at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom
little
tell of
excited.
frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale
Why
murder,
is my
which
clothing
apparently
so
is
loose?
engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even at this hour, even to
Oh,
about the causes for this wave of murder.
man, I'm tired.
Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the street. Tell them to go home and lock
Yeah,
the doors.
let's light up. Yeah, let's have us a smoke. Yeah. Is that a cool? Yo, brother, hand me a cool. You know, if anyone gets offended because of my language and stuff, I'm old school. I don't mean it to offend. I just got a weird sense of humor, right? I'm not going to apologize. You know, it's unfortunate that you don't have a sense of humor. Because I got one hell of a sense of humor. And if you don't, you're going to hate me, people. I'm making myself crazy. Wife. Is that a Winchester? Nice. That's pretty freaking nice. Moving out here, I think I got some devil driver. Vibrant. Inspired. Kim Kardashian.
Eastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston
Banjo.
areas.
Everything.
Found a gun and some bullets out there.
Only late yesterday,
On these.
it became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering
You
in,
want some, lady?
policemen and law enforcement agencies
All right.
rubbed the
I'm gonna
opinion
put
The
them
place
on
is
you.
boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature.
Don't mind if I touch your feet, do you?
We gotta be all right here for a while.
Dramatically, it was soon
We have the gun and bullets, food and the radio.
Yeah.
Sooner or later,
A
someone
man and a woman.
bound to come and get us out. Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Yeah, lady. How do you feel about dark men?
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I'm going upstairs now.
No.
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it. Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
She's wackadoo.
Civil defense
Poor
officials
wackadoo.
in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder
She
victims
done lost
show
it.
evidence of having been partially
I'm gonna have
devoured.
those people come on here and go,
Would you leave her alone? Gosh, don't you understand that she's going through a severe traumatic situation right now and you keep picking on her?
people, it's a movie. It's my job to pick on her. Man, we used to have fun doing this when we were kids. Put on a movie and turn the sound down and just like blah, 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 blah. Feet. He's got a foot fetish. Come here, baby. I want to play with your feet. So in this back room, so I can play with your dead feet.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who
Is that a
acted as
zenith?
though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh
Oh
of
no!
the people they
Don't say
murdered.
that.
Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland,
She don't want to
civil
hear that
defense authorities
shit.
have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they killed. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you. Reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation.
TMZ has
It
verified
is
this.
happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of
Hey, lady. Get in there, dude. You said you could hear it.
We're from town. A radio.
Pennsylvania, the Butler County Sheriff.
I'll be a bald-headed old white guy. You got a radio.
What the hell are you guys doing here? Who invited you to the party?
I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
Oh, yeah.
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have
Yeah.
been those things for all we knew.
Those
That girl was
things.
screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl's screaming. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody that
Look, I'm just a scared old white
It's
guy.
kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there. We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterwards.
Yeah.
You wouldn't come up and help.
Well,
If there were more, the racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
yeah.
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart.
Look, don't
It would be
reason with
nice
him,
if you
okay?
get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this, mister? We came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All the few spots upstairs, they won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
This would be a good place for a flashback.
Kids downstairs. Kids are...
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that up downstairs.
Food, booze, cigarettes, white women.
You know
Come
that?
on.
You got a million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
How many good 5 men can do that?
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well,
That's right.
That many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect.
Coward.
Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside.
What's up with the broad?
But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
This guy's a wishy-washy.
6 or 7.
Look, you
6
two
or
can do
7.
whatever you like.
You guys could take
I'm
on 6
going
or
back
7.
down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
Yeah. I don't want to think.
You box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it.
Had it.
At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Where's the party?
Looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
More than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
No. Let us in. We want brains. Chop some fingers off, man. Do it. Chop it. Chop. Chop. Let's see some fingers. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gnarly, dude. What are those things made of wax? I think I have a hole in me. Now I'm mad.
Harry, what's happening?
It's all right.
It's all right. You got broads down there? Damn, we got a party.
Come on back down, Harry.
Another hole? Shit. I can breathe easy now. Hit me in the head. Hit me in the head. That'll do it. See, if somebody moves that branch so the moonlight can show the hole. There you go. Good job, George Romero. Uh-oh. Zombie booty. All right, nobody look. Avert your eyes. This is not for children. I love trees. Ooh, what's that beat? Ooh, it bit my tongue. Ooh,
You gotta fix
felt
these
good.
boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down
Go.
to this damn cellar. Get out of here.
You punk bitch.
I'm taking the girl with me.
Oh, jeez.
Keep your hands off it. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the
You ain't
radio
taking
and
my
the food is
woman.
part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
Eat each other.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Works for everybody else.
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there.
Well,
She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you.
yeah.
It is tough for the kid that old man is so stupid.
Yeah.
Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Yeah. Get down there. I'll take your women. I'm going to take your women.
You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Oh, God.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could. With my help.
What
Let
the-
him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him
No,
go.
Wait a minute.
Run, you coward.
Judy, Come on up here, honey.
Come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
Nice
All right,
shoes.
go ahead.
Hey, baby. We can party.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good.
Yeah.
There's lots of places we can run to up here.
It'd be like a tree house.
Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
On the air day and night.
Yeah, the booze is in the pantry. Why don't you hook us up with some cocktails,
No,
baby?
we're safe now. Boarded up tight.
What
This
about
guy-
Tom and Judy?
He should have got a
They want to
cigarette.
stay up there, let them.
This guy needs a smoke.
There are two other people upstairs.
Ah, there
A
you
man and a girl.
go.
Screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I
A
wasn't
man
about
and a
to.
girl. Come on, he
Take
would have
any
said a
unnecessary
black man
chances.
and a girl. That's what he would have said. Oh, man, he's out. Give me a cigarette.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
He takes
Where'd
one
you
out
get
of
the
her
bandage?
purse.
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
He was stinky. I think it was underwear.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
Yeah, we'll run the underworld. Yeah. This is our
We'll
place.
see, right. We'll see. When
We'll
they
fix
come
it up.
begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it? To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, never mind.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. They don't know anything yet. But there's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know
Warming
what's
it up
happening,
here.
well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Did that thing on his face move around?
Will you
Was
do
it
it?
on one side, now it's on the other?
Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
All right, fine.
Okay, open up.
Okay, fine. I don't want to be here. Why did she just put reverse, huh? Syringe. She was just fixing.
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
She's all I have.
She's all I have.
Why
I
don't you
don't
go
own
upstairs?
anything else but this child. Uh-oh, he's back. This guy's hands, man. wrong with her? Too much acid.
Her brother was killed.
And then she ate a bag of mushrooms.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Yeah. We're gonna set up some cameras and we're gonna shoot us a porno. Grab the drink.
I guess I'll just sit here. Tell me, Barbara, how do you feel? When you think about your brother, does it make you a little bit crazy? Would you like a cigarette? Fire. Fire.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Harry's wife? Who's Harry?
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here.
Fucking dick.
Give me one of those.
She's probably got like a cart.
Her brother was killed.
Yeah, well, he was a fool.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
She finally remembered her line.
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
Yeah.
There's a socket over here.
Hurry up. Yeah, the shit's heavy.
You better watch this and try to understand what's going on.
You'll leave her alone, motherfucker.
I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound.
Damn it.
Play
Turn
the
it up.
rabbit here.
Rabbit.
Reports
No, those are the deer antlers, damn it.
are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up.
In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims.
Oh, Lord.
First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. The medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
Holy shit.
A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact.
There you go.
When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed. We're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National
And
Guardsmen.
guns.
Stay
Lot of
tuned
guns.
to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. We can get some gas. We can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the president. Since convening this conference of the presidential cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts
I can't believe this
being
is working.
consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus.
Ah,
That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes,
Venus
yes,
probe.
that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection. A definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Just a minute.
This is
I'm
George
not
Romero's
sure
college
that that's
professor.
certain at all. I don't think that has
The
been
only logical
irrefutably
explanation that
proved.
we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
And Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between the...
Definite connection as far
Definite.
as
Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite,
Doctor?
when the satellite was exploded?
unusual amount of radiation enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have
Please
happened.
stop.
Have a bearing on it.
We're trying to keep
It does
the
seem to
secret.
have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for the
Later.
Yes.
There will be a
Later.
reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon.
Later, Rob.
There will be a report this afternoon.
Perhaps there will be a report.
Later.
Pass out
We
some
have everything
bullshit
possible to solve the problem.
No, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies.
Is it
If
just
we
me
could
or
get
is she
Sharon there, we can get help for her.
Osmo is one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
Any moment.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming.
Ooh,
Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this.
so we put our
So we knew
clothes
the
back
old
on.
house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injury.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how
Well,
about
she's
the
fine.
basic problem?
No, really.
Well,
Look, you go down there and tell, Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
in the cold room at the university,
Foxburg.
we had a cadaver. Cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated.
Pardon me.
Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead,
With an
but it
elephant.
opened its eyes and tried to
Elephant or
move.
person? Jeez.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't done anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
She asked for a cigarette.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
No, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned.
And burn.
They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them.
Just burn the hell out of them.
The bereaved will
I wanna
have
see
to
flaming
forego
bodies
the
everywhere.
dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're
screwed,
just dead
people.
flesh and dangerous.
Even if you're
You guys
not
should
sure,
find some
just
beds,
go
spreads, or
around
sheets,
torch
and tear them into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to
Sounds
escape.
like
Hey,
Mr.
there's a big
Roberts.
can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there, or maybe a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right.
Better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can do the truck, no sweat.
No sweat.
You're it then. You and I'll go. We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window.
But what if I want
Tom,
to
you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck.
The truck?
Let's move it.
You gotta load up the back.
Except for the rescue station.
No fun.
Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
And a lot of bullets. Don't forget the gasoline. You gotta burn all those bottles.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time?
I'm scared.
How many do you have done?
It's not a smile, it's a wince.
Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
Yeah.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
Brad?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know. I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
Brad, what the hell's your name?
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're showing no use at all, aren't you? We've got work to do.
Are you chewing on my neck?
And you...
She's gonna make a great zombie.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
Shut that broad up. Tell her to stop singing, damn it. She's making me crazy. She keeps singing that damn song.
Thanks, brother.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Come on now, use the hammer. It's right there. Shh, watch out for that nail. Oh, shit. Somebody's got blood in. All right, you ready? Ready? Get back. Oh, he's got that zombie thing going. Look, he's a dead man. Why don't you just pull him down? Yank them fuckers off of there. They're gonna catch fire. Go. Doofus.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss him.
Toss him. He's got a book of matches. Don't you light a candle or something? Right in the car. Dude takes the truck out. You dumbass.
Go ahead, go on.
I'm going with you.
Get back in the cellar. I'm going. It's too late.
She's just a wackadoo.
Where's you coming? Come on.
Oh, no.
Get in.
Just flip everything. Make this stop. Tell me what happens. I can't take it anymore. I gotta go take this.
Come on. This key won't work. Watch it. Watch the torch. You gotta get away from the pump. Hang on. Now, try your best to get out of the truck. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
I always loved this part.
I'll drag you out there and feed you those things.
Oh man. I used to love this part, man. Some good zombie stuff going on here. Well done. Extra crispy. Let's see some entrails. Let's see people chewing on giant hunks of ham. I wonder how many people got sick chewing on raw beef, right?
Yeah.
Because ticks guts. No, don't do it, man. Don't. Oh, no. You couldn't pay me enough to. Was that a cold cut that he had attached to that? Eating under the moonlight. It was your plan. You screwed the pooch, dude. Chody.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet?
No. It's not 3 o'clock.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon.
We better?
It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
There's a lot of trees.
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
Yeah, you said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Ran. Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You're going to carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry?
Yeah, we might have to.
Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You're going to turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Guts. Give me those guts. These guys are just about done feeding. We're going to have to do something.
Good Lord.
Diving under the moonlight. Dude, put some pants on, man.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls. This one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
We're going to set up classes, and you guys can come learn how to kill ghouls. It's called Ghoul School.
Put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down. Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Face.
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give them more definite view.
Just keeps smiling.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardell, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain.
They cut the power.
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down.
It's those things.
I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
Well, 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window.
Shit, that's right. They know how to use rocks. I have a club. Smoky Club. I call it Smoky. What is that? We're hungry. We just ate buttermilk. Was that Kramer? Rock. It's Willem Dafoe. You're on your own. I can't take it on. Shit, motherfucker. The gun. Get the gun.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
Shit. Did you already do that? Oh. Killed him. Go to the joint now for sure. Oh, shit. I don't feel so well. I'm gonna go lie down. Where's the bathroom? Oh, look, he's a zombie already. Just boom. Oh, I'm sorry, he's a ghoul. A ghoul. We didn't call them zombies, we call them ghouls. I think somebody owned the copyright to the word zombie for a while. So we weren't allowed to use it in movies. I like this. This is fun. Oh, look, there he is. There's that guy again. She's got the claws now. Oh no, I'm eating Daddy's spleen. Can I eat your spleen, Mommy? Please, Mommy, let me eat your spleen.
Oh, baby.
You got some spleening to do. Baby. I can use this to carve out a spleen. Now, why do these ghouls know how to use tools? Ghouls with tools. Jeez, start eating already. Oh. So to go up the stairs, Johnny. Johnny. Johnny's gonna eat his sister. Oh, man, that's fucked. The movie started with her. I think she would have finished the movie. That guy's got a great face. Look out, his sister. There she got it. Daddy, touch me. Hang it. Oh, this is Pennsylvania, though, right? It's the north. Sister Ghoul, get out of the way. Let's eat. Yeah, but who's down here? I guess it's better than up there. It's Phyllis Tiller. Yeah, this house is full. There's no house over here. Oh, man. Yeah, but he's missing a spleen. Well, I guess he could be without it. Just one in the head, that's all it takes. Save your bullets, man. Put one in her head, too, just in case. She's gonna get up, dude. told you. Better save one for yourself, man. I'm mad now, all alone. Only 2 bodies to eat. I shouldn't have knocked this over. Let me straighten up. Ah, fuck it. What a nice house. So peaceful. Cinematography. Them old 1960s helicopters. That's cool looking. Bunch of good old boys out for a zombie hunt. I'm sorry, a ghoul hunt. They start using the helicopter to decapitate zombies. Line them up. Just mow them down. Look at that. That's awesome. It's like international. Beautiful wagon. Come on, dogs. Let's go out and kill us some ghouls. German shepherds.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Right.
You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thanks.
You take it.
We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I
Here,
guess
take
you
my
can go over
condom
there
and
and
my
meet the
wife
National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Sure,
I'll
boss.
go and check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Control, not chaos. Oh, shit. What the hell's that? Oh, man, not dogs. Shit. Why's it gotta be dogs? Ah, the sound of bullets.
They need you down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince. Yeah, it sure looks like it, Tom.
Yeah, barbecued pedestrians. One bullet, and they both dropped. They didn't know which one was supposed to drop with what bullet. Right? Oh, dude. I don't know, man. There's an awful lot of white people out there. An awful lot of white people with guns.
Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
Oh, shit. Time for a cookout. Start playing on the piano.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise.
I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Oh, man.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Damn. Dude, survived through the whole freaking thing just to get killed by some white bastard. Holy hell. Why do you keep talking about white people? I'm sorry, I was born in the 60s. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. And this is like 1968, so this is like right in the middle of the equal rights movement. I'm cramping up. I'm gonna move them around like bales of hay and cordwood and shit. That's fucked up, man. The only thing that dude did was survive. That's some fucked up shit. Look at all these old ghouls. That is jacked up. Oh, there's that dude.
Let's go, man. That's the way.
Oh, there you have it.
Randy, light these torches over here. Back, weird back.
What a crazy movie. Absolutely crazy. Everybody go to Timeless Classic Movies and subscribe and watch some more crazy, kooky flicks, right? That's just awesome stuff. Wow, huh? I love that friggin' movie. That is such an awesome flick. So yeah, so who doesn't like a good zombie movie, right? This is like one of the original of the original movies. Now there's another one before this that's a great, fantastic zombie movie. It is The Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price, right? Which is actually, if you've seen Charlton Heston, The Omega Man, then you've seen the remake of The Last Man on Earth. And if you've seen I Am Legend with Will Smith, you've seen the remake of both of those, right? So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you guys thought this was cool to do a movie thing, and let me know if you guys enjoyed watching a movie, and I'll at some point dig up another. I'll dig up another movie to watch. Sometimes we'll do an actual movie, and sometimes we'll do a school film, something we would have seen in school back in the day. You know, Monday morning you come into class and the teacher's hung over and says, you guys are going to watch a movie while I drool on my desk, right? So yeah, that was totally cool. That was awesome. Cheers. So at some point, I'll start loading up the closing sequence to the morning show, and I'll start playing it a little bit, a couple of times in the last hour, unless someone wants to request it. But it's pretty cool now that I can play my opening and closing sequence stuff. I'm going to try to use that for the nighttime live stuff, create opening and closing, and try to put people's names who are appearing and people who are involved, and whatever organizations help out in any way. sponsors and whatnot. We have a few, believe it or not, Bush actually has a few sponsors, and we're quite certain that if we make up some advertising for the show, that we'll be able to get people to go give them some more business. Tees shirts, I believe, is what they are, who make T-shirts for a Bush. And I'm hoping to get some T-shirts made for myself at some point. I'll even be putting together some advertising for the morning show. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I don't want to advertise anything that's going to get me in trouble, and I don't want to do any advertising if it's not allowed. But what I might do is just flash up some things on the end credits that says, sponsored by so-and-so, brought to you by so-and-so, T-shirts provided by so-and-so, the venue is this place, and put the information there so that you can, at least know who's who and what's what and where to find stuff. So yeah, that's totally cool. Wow, I actually really enjoyed watching this movie. I really haven't seen it in decades. I do own the DVD, and it's the original, this one. There's a Criterion Collection version that's all prettied up with nice, crisp, clear picture and remastered, and it's a beautiful print. But we're not allowed to watch that here because that one, of course, has the correct copyright on it. This original one here does not have the correct copyright information at the end or anywhere during the original film. They neglected to put it on there correctly, so it's free use now. It's a copyright-free deal on the original version. This version, the 1968 version, which is the version I'm used to watching with all the glitches and the cuts and stuff, because I originally watched it on 16 millimeter film on a projector. In fact, I'll have to bust one of those out. It'd be neat if we could watch one of these old-timey movies on an actual projector. Put up a screen, put a camera on the screen, pipe the sound into my system here so we can check it out. So I'll have to do some sound checks on that. I'm really happy that the sound worked out this morning. It took me literally all day yesterday of plugging different things in, plugging it in different configurations, different internet speeds, playing with the settings on the computer, the settings on both computers, and at some point it hit me that they were giving me a couple of options for my video mixer here, these lights. And they were giving me a couple of options on sound. One of the options was communication, and one of the options was microphone. I had been setting it on communication, which meant that the program built into it was trying to chop out all of the ambient noise, i.e. music, and was just trying to grab onto the voice, right? So that's the only way that I can explain how I work this out, was making that simple adjustment on the settings. And that allows me to pipe in my mic, the graphics from the graphics computer, and the sound via the HDMI into that camera. And then because my microphone is working, I'm hoping that through the audio input, I'm going to be able to plug in the audio from tonight directly into my mixer. So fingers crossed that this is going to work out, and that tonight's show is going to be, a complete 180, and 100% improvement from last Monday. Last Monday we had a great video, but the audio sucked. It was just that one setting that screwed everything up. So let's, well, I'm going to get there early today at about 5 o'clock. Bush and Linus and I are going to sit down and hook up the PA and get everything hooked up. I'll probably leave the unit still in the van right now. It's still in the van. All the equipment is in here. But the box that I created for live is still out in the van, so that I could just take my stuff out, hook it all up, and then when I get there, all I have to do is run my cameras out, plug them in, and I'm good to go live. So we could have live testing as early as 6 o'clock, and that'll mean that hopefully I can have my system close enough that I can run an internet cable from his modem out to my laptop. That would give me perfect signal. In fact, let me go look real quick. Let me give you something to look at here. There. Let me just check, see if I got a cable long enough. Okay, so this is a 25-footer. I think I got a 50-footer. I don't know if I can get a Cat 6. If I can get a Cat 6 coupler. I don't know that you can do that with a Cat 6 cable. I think from one cable to another has to be plugged into a what you call it. But I don't know. I just don't know. All right. So I am going to have to leave you for just a second because, well, to be honest with you, I got to go to the little boys' room again. So I'm going to put you over here for a second, turn my volume off. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Hey, I'm back, baby. Well, I had to let a dog out. Bessie has joined me. She's in an adjacent chair here. Well, man, I keep flashing back to watching that movie for the first time when we were young. That was pretty heavy. We had friends over. It was late at night. Parents were gone, like in Hollywood, doing their Hollywood thing, right? It was like a Friday or Saturday night. And we got a house full of, like teens, just barely teenagers, right? And we're, it's just a house full of punk kids with this projector going, watching this crazy ass movie, And it's a good thing we didn't have any pornos, because that would have been just wackadoo. It was bad enough that I remember one time in the same neighborhood, about the same time, we went over to a friend's house, my brother and I, and over at this guy's house, they were watching On TV, which was an early version of like HBO and Cinemax and stuff. And they were watching Deep Throat, right? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm like 11. I'm like 10 or 11 years old, right? Probably 10. And I'm watching this movie, Deep Throat. Of course, I had kind of grown up on pornography because of my father's job. So I was kind of used to the whole idea of, sex in the cinema and photography and stuff like that. But it was a pretty heavy movie. I remember at the same period we watched the movie Rabid, right? I think it was David Lynch. Is that who that was? Rabid, with I think it was the same girl, right? Linda Lovelace. Was it? It very well could have been about a girl who got into an accident through some kind of weird mutation. She got this little creature under her armpit, and it would attack people. Weird. But yeah, that was or that movie, The Sleeper. You remember the movie The Sleeper? I think that's what it was called. And that was a Woody Allen movie. Kind of a futuristic. He goes to sleep, gets frozen, and wakes up in the future, and it's a really weird, neurotic future. Yeah. I remember a lot of weird movies from that period. So what I think we're going to do next week is watch a movie or a couple of movies that I saw when I was when I was a little kid in school, and that ought to be fun. Yeah. So totally. I can't believe it worked this morning. I don't know if we're going to be able to save. I don't know if it's going to work in my playlist, having watched a movie through YouTube. But it's a royalty-free, copyright-free movie. I don't think that I'm going to have any trouble with this particular movie, because this is a well-known copyright-free movie. Hopefully it won't get me banned from YouTube or something. That would be a real bummer. So,
Yeah. Let's not let that happen.
What is it? So this is the last hour of the show. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my closing sequence, and we're going to start watching my closing sequence a couple of times during this last hour. So those of you who are around can see it in case you have to leave. I'm only going to be here till 8 o'clock this morning. I was kind of hoping that I could get done here and then pack everything up and get it ready to put into my van. And then eat some breakfast, watch a little TV, and take a nap for a couple of hours before I got to go out this evening and do this all over again. Because tonight's show could go, let's see, I'm going to get there at 5, 6, 7, starts at 7, 8, 9. It could go as late as 10 or 11. I think 10 or 11 is the cutoff for the open mic show. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited about the new sound and the new everything. In fact, let me go ahead and load up my closing sequence here, and we can kind of get used to that. keep my sound off here. All right, here we go. And let's see, I don't want to have too much weirdness going on here. All right, I'm going to open it up and go like that. And let's do this. Okay, here's the closing sequence to my show. Of course, the show's not over yet. The crackling you hear is because it's an old LP. Well, that's pretty cool, huh? I made that. Of course, I didn't make the music. Clyde McCoy and his orchestra from 1937. That's a fantastic song. One of the great things about talking to Linus the other night was he mentioned the fact that he might want to create a local radio station for Landers. And that being only 20 minutes up the road, I volunteered quickly to be a DJ. I'd like to be his first on-air personality, if you'll let me, right? I'd like to do a nightly show or a weekly show, whatever he's gonna need. But that would be great. I could bring selections from my room here. I'd be able to play whatever I wanted to on the radio, and that would be fantastic. Not only that, but I could live stream the actual on-air part and just not the music, right? During the music, I could be talking, doing this, and then it's like, all right, I'm going to do this song here, and okay, coming back, and this is another song coming back at you. And I could really, really, really get into doing that. That would be awesome. Dude, I get all fluttery thinking about it. Oh, I get fluttery thinking about more coffee, too. Man. So, yeah, that's one of those things that I'm really, really, really excited about. Because, I don't know, I think I have the voice for radio. I may not have a face for TV, but I definitely got a face for radio. And I don't know, I think I could lend my pipes well to the airwaves. And I've got a lot, not just this year, but I got thousands more records. And 45s, 78s. And if I can get a committed actual DJ booth to work in with a couple of turntables, good high quality turntables, all I would need at home would be a good record cleaner, something to clean up all my vinyl that I take out to put on the air. And I would be playing everything from the earliest known recordings and recordings of some of our earliest music in humanity. I've got these records down behind me here. Below those records are just kind of every kind of classical music. Plus I've got collections of humanity's earliest music. I've got spoken word recordings. old time radio shows, which would be another facet of radio that I'd love to do a nighttime radio show once a week, doing old time stuff. Maybe Wednesday mornings here, I could do a Wednesday night there, you know. So I'm just, you know, the wheels are spinning, you know, and every time I get something like this that works, it just prompts me into wanting to do more, you know. So yeah, I've got some cables here, and I think this one's a 50-footer. If I got to get me a 100-footer to make the grade, then I'll do that. You know, what I can do is I can extend his out 25 feet in my direction, and then reach 50 feet from where I'm at to the modem. Whatever I got to do, we're going to make it happen tonight. That's all there is to it. I think I've got my stuff worked out, you know. Well, I know it. I know it. Now the only thing is getting that signal into here without it corrupting, right? And you know, what did we? The microphone didn't know what to pick up, I think, is the last thing we discussed here with the microphone when I tried my music. So I'm hoping we have the correct signal coming from the PA system there tonight that's going to get us the quality sound that we need, right? I may have to see what I can do as far as recording it onto my graphics computer and at the same time playing it out into the HDMI to the mixer. All right, that's the only thing I can come up with, because the HDMI in is working great, and I haven't had a chance yet to try something plugged directly into the mic jack other than a mic, right? So tonight is still up in the air as far as audio. I'm hoping that because I've got my graphics computer to work correctly, that I'm going to be able to plug in and get it to work, you know. And that's all I can do is hope. It's all I can do at this point is hope, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I really don't. You know, it's a friggin' hobby. I'm not going to go to school for a hobby. There's no real tutorials that are going to help me set up this shit the way I have it set up, right? There are a few black magic tutorials that'll help me work on this mixer here, and I've yet to figure that out, mainly because I like to bug shit out on my own, you know, and kind of, you know, get my wheels greased and let them figure it out, you know. So at some point I'll probably go back and watch some videos on exactly how to do what I'm trying to do, even though there's probably not a video. And then my last resort is to just write a bunch of notes. How do I do this? What's wrong with this? Why can't this work? And then call the 800 number and talk to somebody at Black Magic and say, okay, look, this is what I'm doing. I figured this much out. Now help me with this, right? So there's that. But once again, I don't want to rely on somebody else's brain. If I figure it out, I'm more likely to remember it. If somebody else has to tell me, they're probably going to have to keep telling me, because you know, it just won't stick, right? So, Bong Hit, let's give you a little bit of this. Now let's do this. Yeah. let's listen to the, or rather watch and listen to the end sequence again. Here we go. This ought to be fun. I love this. I made this. I can't wait to create something like this for nighttime shows. Hey, that's so cool. I like that. I feel so professional when I do that. You know, it's just totally cool. I even look professional now that I trimmed my beard. Well, not so crazy, but hey, I'm still weird. All right, I'm still crazy. Oh, yeah, baby. Well, this has been fun this morning. Gosh, I really enjoyed watching that movie. I don't get to wake up and watch movies anymore because I'm always here or getting up and running out of the house, right? But this was cool. This was totally cool. Let's see, can I turn my volume up a little bit? How's that? Can you hear me now? Is it too loud? Let's do that. Hey now. Well, people keep poking in and poking out. You don't even say hello. Good morning. Hi. How are you? I'm just chilling out. If you're just tuning in, you missed a great movie this morning. We watched Night of the Living Dead from the year that I was born, 1968. And that was fantastical. It was fantastical. It was totally cool. Cool, man. It was too cool for ghoul school. Ghoul school is where you go to learn how to kill ghouls, right? Arr. Or in George A. Romero's case, where you learn to be a ghoul and how to go. Eat brain. Of course, how to use a rock, right? And ghoul tools. Totally. So what's everybody else's plan for today? Myself, and I am going to be packing all this gear up for Monday night. Oh, work, yeah. I don't have any work today. I don't know that I have any work all week, really. I think most of my work is going to happen over the weekend again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but not today. So, yeah, I'm going to be packing up more instruments as well. I'll be taking a third guitar and a ukulele, along with the drum set and the keyboards. You need to sleep. Well, then go to sleep, Joey. What are you doing here? I'm really glad that you hung out and watched this movie. If you guys get a chance, especially you, Joey, search like copyright-free movies, royalty-free movies, that kind of stuff. I think His Girl Friday is one that my daughter and I just recently watched, and I think it's one of those that we can watch together. So, yeah, let's do Mondays with a movie, some kind of movie, right? And then I think tomorrow we're going to play around with some TV stuff, watch some commercials and some old news broadcasts. That'll be really cool. And we'll do the comparison between today's news and yesteryear's news. That'll be heavy. All right, see you later, Joey. Take care. Have a good night's sleep and a fun day at work tonight. All right, brother, take care. So it is 7:30. We got about a half an hour left. At some point, we'll play the closing sequence again. I know people keep popping in and popping out, but nobody has stopped to say hello yet, except Joey. Good old Joey. I can always count on Joey to hang out and let me know what the hell I'm doing wrong, because it happens a lot. Hopefully it'll happen a whole lot less this season, because I really do have a lot of stuff that I want to accomplish this season every morning. So if I can get my technical schmutz to work, then we have a better opportunity for not just like a podcast thing, a video blog, some guy sitting here rambling, but we can actually have things to watch and listen to and talk about. We're back on schedule for Old Time Radio Wednesday, and that'll be fun because I can do the same thing. We'll watch the video that I created with the sound, and I can do a picture-in-picture and have a little commentary, and that's always fun for me anyway. And then Thursdays, I think I'm going to do like a throwback Thursday, and we're going to go back and watch and listen to some of the things that I did in my past, a concert, an amusement park, a movie, TV or something, music, probably music, right? But yeah, that'll be a hoot. It'll be a hoot. I'm out of coffee and I'm getting bummed. I'm going to have to eat something at some point because I start getting holler inside. So yeah, I think I am going to, I could do my closing sequence again here really quick while I go grab a piece of food. How's that? Okay, so here we go. I am going to push that and this and that. I got to push play. All right. I'm going to grab something here. Hey, I'm back. I'm back, baby. That's me, baby. I went and grabbed something to eat. I got to eat a little bit of Danish here so that my stomach doesn't revolt. Oh, that's revolting. Oh my gosh, like no way. So yeah. That's my new closing sequence for the show. I hope to create opening and closing credits for all of my stuff, my live stuff, just like my video stuff. I hope to have, my stuff produced correctly, right? Because even though this is just a hobby, all right, this is just me screwing around, I still want it to be, presentable, right? Because if I had to do this for like a college class or a university or something, they would want it as produced as possible, right? And then I hope to be working with other people and organizations and venues and stuff at some point. And so this is really good practice for that, so that I have something to offer when they say, hey, you know what, we're going to do this event. It's a charity thing, and we need someone to volunteer to come. I can say, well, yeah, look, I do this. He's a stoner, but gosh, he makes really cool stuff, right? In fact, 1979, when I first saw Night of the Living Dead at home on the projector, I'm sorry about the food. Now that's offensive. But that was the I forgot what I was going to say because I was offensive with my eating. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, 79. That's the first time that I smoked marijuana. It was 1979. I was 11 years old. Right? Yeah. 11 years after Night of the Living Dead came out. But yeah, I was, that was when my parents came home and we had been up all night. My sister and I had been up all night drinking tea, of course, loaded with caffeine, and watching old scary movies and doing all kinds of weird shit. We used to make cinnamon toast and sit and drink tea and then watch old crazy scary movies, Topper and The Thin Man and crazy sci-fi shit. Some shit that I can't even remember what the names of these movies were, and I wish I could, But 1979 was the first time that I got high, smoked marijuana. At the behest of my parents, no less. Their reasoning was that we had been up too long and we needed to sleep. So smoke this and go to sleep. All I did was cough and laugh. One hit. Coughed and laughed myself to sleep. Yep. Now I'll probably die of cancer because of the amount of pot that I smoke. What are you going to do, eh? Runs in the family, right? All right. Okay, people, you ready? Are you? Lava lamp cam. There you go. Lava lamp cam, lava lamp cam, lava lamp cam. Man, this food's not working. I still hurt. I better just try to finish it then. I gotta take a pill in an hour and 20 minutes. Or earlier. Can you hear the traffic outside? Oh yeah. Trying real hard to eat this food. I should have got something less sweet. I'm not big on sweet things in the morning. That's why I don't look in the mirror. Oh, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Well. Ooh, lava. I can stare at a lava lamp all day long, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the amount of THC in my brain. Well, I imagine that some people stayed up pretty late last night. I did not. I was in bed at 9:30 or 10 or something. I was asleep pretty early. Mainly because I wanted to try to get some good sleep last night. But the amount of water and coffee I've been drinking lately kept me up. Coffee doesn't keep me awake. It's the having to go to the restroom every hour or two that wakes me up and then keeps me from going back to sleep. Luckily, I set my alarm last night for 1 a.m. to get up, take a pill. And then instead, I woke up to take a leak at 12:30 and killed my alarm and took my pill then. Right? And then, of course, I had to drink water with my pill. So within a couple of hours, I was up again taking a leak, within an hour before I had to wake up and be here. So it was like, wow, man. So the whole idea of getting one solid 5 or 6 hours sleep was all shot to hell. I cobbled together a couple of hours last night. So hopefully I can go from this, close everything up, pack everything up, get it all organized, and then go hit the sack for a couple of hours. Pardonnez-moi. Because this evening, oh man, it's going to be another battle of wits, getting all of this set up and organized and stuff. And the main thing is, how is that sound going to work with my system here? That's it. So, fingers crossed. A direct input. That's what I need. I need a direct input. And I may have to run a mic from my van out to the PA so that I can mic into the PA and then back into the mixer so that I can say, hey, here we are. But I once I get out there again, it's all guesswork. All I can do is set up the way I have it here and then hope that it's going to jibe with his input. That's it. That's all I got. It's all I'm spitballing here. I don't want to have to call Black Magic and say, what am I doing wrong? Because more than likely they're going to want to say, well, you got to buy some of our stuff. I'm on a low budget. So other than that, try to find somebody in a group chat or somebody who's familiar with my issue. Right? So there you go. There's that. Yeah. The sweet stuff, man. Certain extracts. It's like too sweet, too much alcohol flavor, right? I wish I had more coffee with this. Man. Sometimes in the morning, I cannot swallow. I just can't get it to go down. A symptom of something. Is it because I'm old and infirm? Is it because I'm dying? We're all dying, man. I know. All right, here. You probably shouldn't eat that, but here. You eat that, because if I try to eat it, I'm gonna puke. There you go, big face. I don't know. You like the sweet stuff. You like the sweet stuff, baby. Well, I'm just a horrible person, huh? When you're such a little sweet treat. Or at least you're big. You're a big dog, so you can take it. I can't give that to little dogs. My God, that'll just totally screw up their system. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Baby. So let's see. Oh, yeah, I've got to break up my checklist. And make sure that I get everything organized. 3 cameras, 3 tripods, 3 HDMI cables, 3 plugs, 3 HDMI to the mini HDMI adapters, all of the little HDMI couplers, you know. And that's just a little bit. Plus all of this here on the desk packed into my live box out in the van, which is still strapped into its spot, ready to load up and get rolling. Lots of power cables. You know, I've got to have not just everything that I'm going to set up organized and ready to, you know, get everything out and put it up, but I've got to have the extra stuff in case it's like, I need one of these because this happened, you know, and all of a sudden I got to set this up or I got to plug this in. So I've got to have, you know, my little box of adapters, my bag of cables, you know, extra this, extra that. I've got to have lights, extra cameras in case I want to say, here, take this camera and go shoot some video, right? Why not? We can do that. Yeah, so tonight's show, we're just going to open up and go live. When I'm done here, I might put together. I don't even want to put together anything for the opening because all I could do would pretty much be some color bars and some counter, you know, counting down. But I don't really have any music. I don't have any graphics. I don't have any, you know, title page or anything. So I don't even want to go there. Tonight is just going to be, boom, we're live. And then fingers crossed everything works. Hopefully I'll have the use of my phone and won't have to hotspot so that I can use it to monitor my live YouTube feed. Yeah. Wow, people, this is just, yeah. But it's even more exciting because last week I had challenges that I didn't even know that I had. And this week I know what's going on and I know how to overcome a lot of these issues, right? So at this point, I've got 2 3.5 millimeter microphone jacks in the back of my unit here. Right. In fact, you can see there's this just on the other side of this red light is one of those, is this microphone. Right. Now, because it's a microphone, I'm hoping that's the reason why it's canceling out all of the other sound and only wanting to grab onto my voice. Once we plug in from the PA, I'm hoping that fixes that issue. But I can't be sure, right? The only other option would be to feed it through the graphics computer. And at this point, I don't know how to do that. Whether I'm going to need some kind of secondary program to bring the sound in and then excavate it to my thing here. I just don't know. So that'll be some heavy shoehorning, right? I can't just live mic tonight's show because of the whole issue with the microphone wanting to grab onto words and not sound. So hopefully it's the microphone and not the input, right? Because I believe I have the settings done. Because I was trying to, with one setting, I was trying to play the graphics computer and it was just garbage, right? And now with the secondary setting for the mixer, it seems to be working perfect. So, you know, all we can do is hope at this point, you know, that we've got it figured out. And like I keep reiterating, it's all about the input tonight that's going to tell the tale. Yes. Can you hear that car going by? That's cool. So yeah, we're getting down to the last few minutes of the last hour of this morning's show. I'm really happy that we had that movie to watch, and that I was able to commentary on it while we were watching it, and it didn't screw up the sound. I'm kind of bummed that the guitar thing didn't work. Pardon me. But hey, hopefully that's not going to interfere with tonight. I really should have something plugged in to that jack that's going to allow me to give you some sound, right? So we'll find out at about 6 o'clock tonight when we do our live sound check. We'll find out if this is going to work right. Otherwise, I may be going live from my phone just to give you something. You know, it seems to work okay with my phone. It's just a horrible picture. It's just kind of boring with one camera. So, yeah, people. Wow. I guess it's time to do a last bong hit of the morning here as I sit alone in my studio, surrounded by my technical machismo, mis cosas de technicali, right? Technological, algo, something. Totally. Yeah. I am quite happy with this thing that I have created here on YouTube. With the show, with my my graphics, my room here. This is all part of the show, my set here. Yeah. This table here is probably going to be a regular part of the morning show. I don't think I have any choice. I'll probably pull it further that way and pull my camera back a little bit and give us some more view of this room, as well as give me the ability to move around the room more. Because if I stand up now, my head's chopped off. So if I push the table out and open the camera up a little bit more, we'll see more of the room, i.e. we'll see more of me when I stand up, right? So we're still kind of playing around with that. And while I play around with this, I'll be right back. pardonnez-moi for that. I had a dog that escaped or wanted to escape. Come here, Ollie. Come here, Ollie. You missed breakfast, dude. Sorry, you missed it. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Come say good morning. Come on, come say good morning. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Oliver. Let's get you over here where they can see you. Let's get you over here where they can see you. Say good morning, Oliver. Good morning. Good morning, Oliver. Hi. Yeah, she gets a little grouchy. She gets a little grouchy. But he's such a sweetheart. He's such a sweet little baby. Yes, he is. He's a mama's boy, too. Yeah. I'm sorry I finished off all the food. I didn't know you were going to come out. You poor little fella. Yes, I know, poor little fella. You want me to scratch you? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I can't keep doing this. I know you want me to scratch you, but I got a show to do. I have to say goodbye. I have to tell everybody to have a good day. Yeah. Okay, people. That is, as they say, that. And I'm going to be wrapping up my show here pretty quick. I've got a lot to do today. I got a lot to get ready for tonight. Yeah. Oh, I got to pick out wardrobe, right? I've got to practice a song in case I decide to get up and sing a song. It's quite possible that, well, maybe not. And maybe not. The Renaissance Fair is happening, and David is back in town and at the Ren Fair with his wife, who is doing an art booth at the Renaissance Fair. So if you guys in Southern California, if you get a chance, go to the Renaissance Fair and get some photographs turned into some really cool drawings. Okay, and she put them in a little. In fact, if we go here, she'll put them in a little. You can just see. Right up here. Where are we? Right there. Are a couple of them hanging on the little medallions. I better go let this dog into the room so he'll stop freaking out. Boy, yeah, it seems like in the morning I'm a doorman for my dogs. Okay, people, that's it. I'm going to hit this bong, and then we're going to sign off with the closing credits of my show. Because this is the way I had originally envisioned season 3. All right. So here we are going to start this, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to say, have a great day, people. Love y'all. Peace. Be good. Take care. See you tomorrow, and see you tonight.